scary videos that will scare the heck out of me. And today's blankie is white and pink. Wapink.
Hunter Mathis lives in a historic home in Memphis, Tennessee that was built in 1859.
Historic home! Well, good luck with the dozens of ghosts. It all happens in historic homes, I swear.
The house sits across from a forensic center where actual autopsies are often performed.
Even worse.
One night, when Hunter is home alone, he spots someone wearing a hat just standing on his front porch. And this is when things start to get really creepy.
Ooh. Literally no one's there. Hello? Oh, it's transparent. It's transparent.
What in the actual hell?
I swear, this dude is doing all the red flags. Why would you do that? We know that you shouldn't check something in horror movies. What if it's a bad person?
There's literally...
Now, Hunter says that he opened the door because, unfortunately, having strangers standing on his doorstep is a common problem. But it's usually easily solved.
We live in downtown Memphis,
dangerous.
which means we're used to having a homeless population. Usually when it rains, we will have homeless people walk up on the porch, and it is sad, but we do have to ask them to leave because we're on a private property. Every time I have had to ask a homeless person to get off the porch, they've always been kind, sweet.
But it's dangerous too.
Or just listened. They're just like you and me. They're just in much rougher circumstances.
Yeah.
I was perplexed in the video because I thought, I didn't pay attention to the light passing through the shadow. I was like, it's not raining. Why is someone on my front porch? I get that to a lot of you in your everyday lives, that's not a good call. And probably moving forward, I won't do that. But I've been in that situation multiple times and I just didn't think anything about it.
Now, Hunter has even tried to debunk his own video to figure out exactly what he could have saw at his door that night. But it still just doesn't make sense.
The front of our house where somebody would be. For them to run, where would they have to hide?
Not gonna lie, it's a nice
It
house.
goes straight out, juts out. This way, another commercial building, it juts out. They would also have to jump down into this drop of a fence and go.
Y'all have such low fences, bro. If it's here, you're gonna get robbed already.
Hunter says that he has lived in the house for 2 years, but he has never experienced anything like this. So just who or what did he see at his door?
Yeah, although we are a relatively safe country in Malaysia, I mean, we still need to be vigilant. Who knows what other people are drinking? I don't wanna show up in the news the next day.
Next up, a woman is recording a video with her daughter to show off her new blue LED pool lights. But when she reviews her clip, she notices that she accidentally caught something that is downright creepy.
In the pool? Oh. They're just having fun.
Some odd translucent figure seems to eerily float around the edge of the pool, passing right through the woman's daughter.
They'd be like, yippee!
So are these figures just a trick of the light? Or did these people capture real evidence of the supernatural?
Just let them play.
Nuke's Top 5 viewer Jose Gonzalez sent me this strange footage that was captured just outside an apartment complex in Southern California. Jose says that the footage was caught by a family friend on a door cam just outside her apartment. It shows something that is truly bizarre.
Your voice is truly scary. Oh. Auto lights, okay. What am I seeing?
Some little figure that seems to be walking on 2 legs moves under the stairs. Then, as a woman passes by, it seems to press itself up against the wall to avoid her attention. Then the little figure quickly crawls between the steps and disappears out of sight. Weirdly, whatever this is almost looks like it's dressed in a tiny little robe. Now, Jose believes that the security cam caught a duende, a mischievous creature from Spanish and Latin American folklore that is said to be similar to a gnome or leprechaun. But let me know what you think this is.
It's so small.
Through the eyes of a child, A young woman named Kyla says that she once saw a ghost when she was only 3 years old. Her aunt
It's fascinating that you remember the things happened in 3 years old.
is filming her at the
Because
table
I don't.
when suddenly this happens.
Look, an apple.
An apple.
Don't come in here.
Oh,
Okay, stay in there.
stay.
Stay in there in the library.
She's
Don't
training the
come in
ghost.
Okay? I won't let you anymore.
Whoa.
I'm just gonna get.
Who you talking to?
I don't like that.
Who you talking to?
I don't want to. No.
It's a him. You pervert, get up.
Huh?
I don't like that one.
Well, who?
Are they making a scary face?
You don't like who?
You know, like kids doing this kind of things is more scarier than adults do it. You know what I mean?
What,
Don't
baby?
cry.
Like what?
Okay, guys.
It's now 15 years later and Kyla is 18. She says she has very
Just
little
a
memory
kid.
of this specific incident.
So basically, me and my aunt, I was at my aunt's house. My grandma lived down the street, and I guess my mom was at work. We were just eating potato soup, and I guess I saw something or someone on the stairs, and I was like, "Don't you come in here!"
Oh,
And they just kept getting closer to me, and you could see that I'm looking that way, and I'm just like, you know, because it's coming at me, and I'm like, "Get away!"
Who you talking to?
sheesh.
I don't like that.
Now
It reminds me of a story that my dad told me about my brother. When my brother was young, they went to visit my uncle's house. Yeah, and then my dad said my brother just stared towards the stairs and goes towards up the stairs. Oh god. My dad asked my brother afterwards. He said that there's a person walking up the stairs.
Now we go to Wichita, Kansas, where Nuke's Top 5 viewer Dallas Clark says that she's worried that her home might be haunted after her Ring camera captures a very strange conversation. You see, her young son seems to be having an argument with someone. But the
Someone.
problem is, he's in his room all alone.
Won't talk.
No.
You
Don't
won't
talk to it.
to me. Wait, Ghostman. Ghostman.
He knows that it's a
Ghostman,
ghost.
You say yes. Your eyes stupid.
What?
I don't like you. Anyway.
You're a brave.
Yeah.
Whoa. What did you teach your child?
That to me, Ghost. Uh-huh. You want to talk? You want to talk?
It does.
You want to talk to me? I'm gonna beat you up. Cause if you don't be quiet now.
Whoa, this child. What the heck?
Whoa.
Such a giga Chad. What are you
The
teaching
toddler
your
seems to be
child?
speaking to an invisible entity that he has named, quote, Ghostman.
To be honest, listening to this conversation, I kinda get why the ghost is angry.
The boy even goes so far as to threaten to beat up Ghostman.
I'm gonna beat you up. Cause if you
This already mild-mannered ghost. If me, I would pick the kid up, throw him in the bed, and tuck him to sleep. The heck are you teaching your child all these words, huh?
don't be quiet now.
The little boy even yells for the ghost to leave.
The ghost.
Anyone would be angry.
Dallas says that her son still speaks to, quote, Ghostman, and that she has captured other spooky disturbances all around her home.
Freaking
Another
scary.
family in Houston, Texas has a similar strange experience with their 1-year-old daughter. One evening, Tiffany Matthews notices that her little girl is looking at something in their kitchen, and that's when things get really weird.
She's back into the corner.
Who's she playing with? But it's an invisible person, and they're tickling her.
Well, you have a ghost friend? Okay. It's a friendly ghost.
Stop.
Nice, you guys coexist.
And I pray so much, it can't be no bad spirit in here.
Yeah, it's a nice spirit.
I pray so much over this house.
Hey. You play with your granny?
Oh, really?
You play with your granny?
She is really interacting.
If it's a granny, it would be so sweet.
Oh my goodness.
Yay!
Little 1-year-old Trinity can be seen happily reacting to something her family just can't see. The child's mother believes that whatever this is can't be anything malicious.
It's
She thinks that her
Casper,
daughter is
the
probably
friendly
playing
ghost.
with the loving spirit of her grandmother. So do you think this is all just a child's overactive imagination?
Maybe
Or
not.
just what are these young children seeing?
Maybe
You
not, maybe
decide.
yeah. I said maybe because, like, don't you think, like, after listening to the adults when you're a child, to the adults talk about ghosts, you would wanna be like, oh, I see you, ghost over there, but you're just staring at the empty corner, and you'd be like, yeah, I see you over there. Who knows the ghost is behind you and be like, oh, this girl, weird.
Hunts gone wrong. In this next video, a ghost hunter named Alex is exploring a haunted house where he hears a rumbling noise coming from a nearby wardrobe.
Wardrobe. It's stuck there. Oh. Oh my god, what?
The mirror on the wardrobe burst outward, sending sharp shards of glass flying towards Alex, barely missing him.
That's 8
But
years
there's
of bad
something
luck.
even weirder here. Because
You broke the mirror.
did you see it?
What?
Some bizarre shadow figure comes flying right out of the mirror and darts across the room so fast that Alex doesn't even notice. He
Yippee,
checks
I'm
the
free.
inside of the wardrobe, but there's nothing there. Mark Sebastian is staying at the infamous Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado. The Stanley Hotel is said to be
Wow.
one of the most haunted hotels in North America.
So
and
why
is
are you staying there?
most famously known as the inspiration for the Stephen King book and subsequent movie, The Shining.
Oh yeah, I thought, like, I've seen this place before. Oh yeah, in The Shining.
Turns out that the hotel does live up to its spooky reputation.
It's pretty
As
though.
Mark is filming the outside of the hotel late one night, he captures this.
What? Where am I seeing? Where am I seeing? Oh. Where? See where?
I'm not kidding. I just saw someone move in that window.
Look in this window right here. Shh, you hear that?
A dark figure seems to peek out of one of the hotel's upper windows. But what's especially creepy is that this room is closed and locked off, inaccessible to the public.
This is the room where I saw something.
Just let them peek. Oh wow. Sheesh, it looks like a
There's no one there.
museum.
Even the hotel staff can't explain Mark's strange ghostly capture, as no member of the staff patrols that room, and it's not open to hotel guests.
Really creepy though.
Isn't that creepy?
I'm glad you caught that though.
Me too.
You should show the tours.
Okay, I'll
I just post it in TikTok and be viral.
show the tours downstairs. Okay. I confirmed with the staff that no one was in there. They don't do patrols inside of that room. And most certainly not at 2:30 a.m.
You're freaking scaring the front desk.
You know that I was on live the entire night that night. So there are at least 1,000 people who saw the events of the footage you just saw play out in real time. It's a locked whiskey bar that is only open for private events.
it's a
and as soon as I
whiskey
saw Mr.
bar.
Shadowman show his ass, I ran up to the door of that room that is on that little patio that you can see in the video, shined a flashlight in and showed that there was no one in there.
So just who or what did Mark see?
They just
Let me
wanna
know what
peek.
you think.
They just wanna have a bottle of whiskey.
This next clip was sent to me by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Zach S. He says that just after midnight, he and his friend Brandon were exploring a tunnel in Shinks Ferry, Pennsylvania, that locals claim is extremely haunted. As
Yeah,
the guys
man.
look around, something happens that chills them to their core.
Why would you go there?
Seriously, what is that? I hear it sounds like boots, like wet boots walking over here.
Well, I heard that too, but did you hear the like low like?
Yeah.
It's like a male.
Yeah, that's what I was describing as a growl.
It's like a male grunting.
Same. What the?
Run!
The two guys hear what sounds like a person moving in the tunnel, which kind of freaks them out.
You know what will be freakier? If you suddenly hear like the pair of wet boots suddenly go from a very far place running towards you. That would be freaky.
But as they go to check it out, they hear what almost sounds like a loud wailing moan from somewhere very close by. This sends the guys screaming back to their car in absolute terror.
It sounds like a whale.
So did Zach and Brandon hear a ghost tromping around and whooping it up? Well, you decide.
Whooping it up?
Caught on camera.
Huh?
Now, I don't usually feature scary photos on the channel because they're just too easy to fake. But I found these pictures especially interesting just because they're so strange and seem much harder to manipulate. Now, first up, some women were on a girls' trip to celebrate one of the women's birthdays. There were no husbands or boyfriends and no children in attendance. So one of the women snapped a live photo on her iPhone and captured this.
What? But where am I seeing? Doko?
Did you see it?
No.
On the right side of the picture, a small boy who seems to be absolutely colorless appears over the women's shoulders.
It's freaking black and
Now,
white.
if you don't know, an iPhone live photo captures a few frames before the photo and a few frames after. And if you look closely, this little pale gray boy actually seems to be moving.
Yeah, he'd be like,
The
I
women
want to
say
be in
that
the
they
shop.
have no idea who this boy could be, as
Did it
there were
detect?
absolutely no children
No.
around anywhere.
It did not detect
Next up,
him.
a young woman named T.
It's still black and white. Sadly, that ghost kid won't be having a face filter because cannot detect him.
Tegan is taking a picture with her boyfriend. But later when she prints the photo out, she notices something very odd in the background.
There. Line. Oh jeez. What the heck is this? Oh my god!
A very
what?
tall, thin man with indistinct features and hollow eyes can be seen watching them. The couple claims that the strange man with seemingly extra long limbs was not there when they took the picture.
It's Slender Man!
Destination unknown.
But with casual wear.
Now, this story is about a different kind of scare, one that you might not take seriously, but maybe you should. Back in 2003, the movie Final Destination 2 was released, and it featured this classic horror scene involving a log truck.
And you say that's not scary? It might fall off. Now this is the movie. Jeez. Now this is more scarier than Ghost.
Now, this movie scene became so iconic that when the new Final Destination movie was released earlier this year, the movie studio actually put ads on log trucks.
What?
Now, the Final Destination 2 log truck scene pretty much influenced the driving habits of a whole generation.
And this is what Final Destination did to the millennials. Look.
Nobody's behind that truck.
Car.
Not one car in the lane. Fuck
you.
But some people didn't see Final Destination 2. Or
it's
maybe
dangerous.
they just didn't take it seriously.
This guy has never watched Final Destination 2. Why are we following this jam?
Every single millennial is terrified, and you have, oh my gosh, we're cruising behind the lumber truck. They have to strap those down.
I
bet
know.
they said that in the movie too.
But here's what makes the Final Destination log truck scene especially creepy. Because sometimes it actually happens.
Yes, it actually happens.
Final Destination truck, keeping our distance. For some reason, they're gonna lose
swear to God, they're gonna lose the log. Happening! It's happening!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh my God, I have my camera out.
And if you're saying, yeah, well, that's not like the movie, the log just fell off the side, even though the driver weirdly just kept going. But no, as I said before, this has actually happened.
Yeah. That's right, don't follow it too near.
So,
Why are you so near?
is it scary or just a public service message?
What do you mean public service message? Blah 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 blah. This is even scarier than the freaking ghost. The most scariest thing is you might be the ghost. Drive safely. Drive far, far away.
Either way, just do not drive behind a log truck. Thank you. The devil down
Leave the
below.
lane open.
A guy named Kyle Anthony says that lately he has been hearing strange sounds around his house. Oddly enough, he says that the sounds are coming from beneath his house. In the house's crawl space.
Help! Ah! This is even more scary. You might have someone living in your
He sets up
walls.
a camera down there
Hello?
to see what's going on. What he captures makes his blood run cold.
I just saw the scariest thing I've ever seen in my
What did I
life.
see?
Watch this.
Oh my god, dude. I swear there's a parasite. Maybe someone, what the heck is that? Go back.
Kyle's camera captures what looks like a person or something hiding in the tiny crawl space underneath his house. Thinking it might be some strange person actually living underneath his home, he goes into his house's crawl space to check it out.
Oh my god. There's people in your walls.
There's a security camera. I don't know what I saw.
The people be bobbing their
I'm not
heads.
seeing anything. I don't know what this tarp is. Whether or not there's anything underneath.
Yeah, they went out already. They saw
I
the
don't
camera.
See anything. I don't see any signs of life. I don't see any signs of afterlife.
Afterlife.
I'm gonna
They
get back out
packed.
of here.
They packed and
Kyle
left.
investigates and even crawls his way into the space underneath his house. But there's just no one there. So
They
what do you
packed and
think
left.
this is?
Look at that.
Let
They
me
saw
know.
the camera.
Sensing something bad. A guy named Nick takes care of his elderly grandmother who has dementia.
Oh,
One
grandma.
night while his grandmother is having an episode, weird things start to happen around their house.
Oh, this one. It's in Bizarre Bobs, no? It's always the grandmas. The scariest thing is children. Why are you looking away? Children, grandmas, and animals. The three scariest thing. Us normal adults don't count. Hello, grandma. You okay, grandma? But the dogs are... What is that? Is that Roomba? The vacuum robot thing. It's a Roomba, no? Freaking me out. Freaking me out too. Just the freaking sound effects though. Stop, grandma. What's going on with the Roomba? No battery? Oh.
Nick's grandmother's dog starts to growl toward the
The little
kitchen for
dog
no reason. Then the roaming Roomba seems to randomly start and stop, as if it's sensing something right in front of it. But there's nothing there. And finally, something falls from the top of the fridge. Now, as for the randomly
My scream was so hollow.
stopping Roomba, Nick later shows that the little Roomba is functioning normally, and usually
It's a
only does this when it is
smiley
about to
face.
collide with something. like a person standing in front of it.
Can you try to step in front of that? And so it just does that.
Excuse me.
Move away. So that comment says that the Roomba doesn't do that unless someone's in front of it.
And so in the video, we also see something fall. Well, Nick also explains this, and it's a little creepy.
One of my grandma's little angels fell off the fridge last night. My grandma loves to collect little figurines.
The freaking angel statues.
See how far back they are. Genuinely. I mean, the significance of an angel falling and not legitimately anything else she has.
Nick says that now both of his grandmother's dogs have become absolutely petrified of the kitchen. He says that both dogs sit and stare at the kitchen every night and often just refuse to enter that room.
I was watching my show. And
You're gonna hurt your eyes. Turn on the lights, bro. In that dark corner, though. The dark room.
There's nothing there.
It adds to the scariness.
But then things get even creepier. Because one night, the Roomba at Nick's grandmother's house again just starts to act very strange.
You might need to take the Roomba out. The ice maker?
Whoa.
Whoa. Stop! Getting near! No jump scare, okay? Yo. Okay, the Roomba. The sound effect. Is it gonna fall off? Oh. Yep. Okay. It has nice balance. Imagine the Roomba suddenly speeding at you at a very fast speed. Oh, it's following him? No way!
Yo.
No way! No freaking way. You're haunting the Roomba now?
Oh, that's cool.
It's being chased by a Roomba. It doesn't help because it's a smiley face too. This guy is lucky that it's a slow Roomba. Where you go? Yeah, turn on the lights. The Roomba gone. Where Roomba?
Jesus!
Now, the Roomba following Nick around and crashing down the stairs is odd enough. Because, well, they're just not supposed to do that. But the Roomba flipping over on its own has absolutely no explanation.
I freaking had the chills.
Nick says that his grandmother found the Roomba in the living room and placed it back in the kitchen. He says that since this, the Roomba has just not moved again, despite having a full charge. But he does say that his grandma's two dogs are still scared of the device and often just stare at it.
They're haunting the Roomba?
End of the road.
I mean, at least you can drive the Roomba around instead of haunting a dog.
End of the road. Sam Rossi is an independent truck driver in Southeast Asia.
Oh, it's
he
pink.
regularly posts his experiences and adventures as he drives his truck across the countryside of Indonesia. Late one night, Sam is driving his truck along a long, lonely stretch of road that locals claim is haunted by a dark spirit. Just after he crosses a bridge in the middle of nowhere, his truck suddenly breaks down.
Oh
Ya
no.
bener sampean. Apa jenenge?
Man, it's so scary, but I like his truck.
Mesinku sing keder. Wis tak servis ya, Lur ya.
It's pink.
Sam can't understand what's wrong because he says that he's just recently had the truck checked and serviced. And this is when things take a terrifying turn.
Where are you going, bro?
Aku saiki ngomong yo. Mambune moro-moro mambune gak enak, Lur.
Oh, jeez.
Mambu melati campur amis.
Oh no.
Sapa iku?
Wait, what?
Sapa?
Siapa?
Si ambu amis, Lur yo. Ayo. Sapa?
Stop. I swear they did not like you judging their smell.
Walot. Munculo.
Sam smells something horrible and peers under his truck, only to see someone's bare feet that seem to be floating just above the pavement on the other side. But when he checks, there's no one there.
Okay,
After this spooky encounter and with his truck stalled on the road, Sam decides to get out of there and go find some help.
We're going
Scurry videos.
into the dark.
Now, these are videos that kind of fit the scary genre, but they're kind of goofy or funny. Maybe just goofy. Anyway, you decide. First up, a man spots something terrifying peering at him from the corner of his door frame.
I feel... What that? I felt something watching me until... What that?
And then it was just his cat. But how did it get up there? Was it something supernatural? Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't anything supernatural. Next, we move on to something really scary that actually makes its way inside the door.
Let's go, Kitty. It's
The
too
result
black.
is truly disturbing.
Man,
The result
this is scary to me
truly
too.
disturbing.
It is! The scream of terror.
Some say that this unfortunate woman never made it out of that room. And then some say she just stepped on that roach. Continuing on,
Let's go.
sometimes we hear about strange things that are said to be the result of paranormal activity, but we only have the story and experience of the person who witnessed it. Case in point.
Ooh. She that scared him so much.
Afterwards, this very scared guy watched the CCTV, and he felt like an idiot, I would assume. Now, finally, if you believe in strange creatures and cryptids,
You're gonna be like, oh wow, this cat is so smart. And you gotta adopt it. For the views on TikTok, you know, there's no string, but there's a cat.
Finally, if you believe in strange creatures and cryptids, well, the road maintenance crew in Australia is right there with you.
Hang on a goddamn
Australia ain't for beginners.
Hang on a goddamn minute.
Hang on, what?
There's a fucking what in
What?
40 kilometers?
What is that?
Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you back again next
I
time.
like this one so much. Oh no, Mom.